Welcome in, Guardians fans. Wednesday night baseball from Petco Park. It is game number 2 of the Guardians versus Padres from out west. Welcome on in, friends of the channel, friends of the community, Guardians fans alike. I have a little bit of bad news coming into the game already. The Minnesota Twins have already won tonight. So, that means, is my audio working? Yeah, there we go. All right, just want to make sure. That means we're now 3 games out of first place in the Central Division. Not where I want to be to start the night. We got to get a nice win here to stay 2.5 games, back of the Twins. They beat the Brewers again today, 4-2. So they already did their business, and I know it's early. We're mid-June here, but listen, it's not too early to try to take first place over. Yeah, Mr. King, it sucks. It sucks. Welcome in, guys. Good to see everybody here on back-to-back nights from Petco Park on the late night. 9:40 first pitch, just about 4 minutes away from that. Let's go over the lineups. Not many changes from yesterday, but there's an interesting one with the Guardians. We'll get to that in just a minute, but the only Padres change is they took Kim out. And I'm sorry, let me change that on the screen. I did change it on my lineup card. There we go. They did take Kim out, and Odor is in that 8 hole. Now, Guardians, let's take a look at that. Obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the same. Why? Oh, shoot, I didn't put Jimenez in. Yeah, so Jimenez is actually in the 6 hole. So Jimenez is in the 6 hole, but Straw is in the 7th. All right, Straw is in the 7th. Not sure about that one. I don't know if they're just trying to get him going or what they're trying to do here. But Jimenez is in the 6th. Straw's in the 7th. Brenna's moved to the 8th. I'm kind of a fan of that one. I kind of like him in the 8th hole. I think he's a good 8-hole hitter here. And then Zunino in the 9th. And you know what? When I saw Zunino in the 9th, I had to ask the question. So make sure you take the poll. How many strikeouts is Zunino going to get? We already had a couple votes here. Nobody says 0. 1 to 2 and 3+ already got some votes here. So make sure you take the poll. Let me know how many strikeouts Zunino is going to get. What's up, So Chill? I hope your feeling's good, man. I hope your feeling's good because we need a good win. Now, we got Civale on the mound. Civale. Not Civale. Civale. We got Civale on the mound tonight. He's been good ever since he came back. I think he had 1 rough outing, if I'm not mistaken. But he's a guy that I'm going to get behind, quite honestly. But before we get to him, we are going to face Michael Wacha, who was a longtime Cardinals pitcher. This guy's 6-2 with a 3.18 ERA and a 1.09 whip on the season. He has been dynamite in the last couple last 6 or 7 starts, really. He hasn't given up more than 3 earned runs since April 26. He, in his last, 5 starts, he's had 3 shutout appearances, all averaging over 6 innings pitched. So, it's going to be a tall test tonight against Wacha. I quite honestly think that we have a team that's going to be able to put some runs up against them tonight, and I think we can do some damage, just like we did last night. We'll see what happens, but I actually have confidence that we can take... Michael Wacha, in my opinion, is not an elite pitcher. So, we'll see what happens. Again, on the other side, Civale is going to be pitching for the Cleveland Guardians. I'm keeping an eye on the Mets game, by the way. I had the Mets money line, and they were up 1. Verlander was dealing, and all of a sudden now it looks like they're going to blow this game. All right, so Padres, they're going to put out Wacha. Civale, though, with the Guardians. He's got a 2.31 ERA. Again, that's not in as many outings as Wacha has had. He's 2-1 on the year with a 1.07 whip to go along with that great ERA. And the last time he was out, again, only 4 starts, he faced Boston, 2 earned runs, 4 hits over 5 2/3 innings. The guy has only given up more than 2 earned runs in one of the 4 starts, and that was against the Seattle Mariners all the way back before his injury occurred. So since he got back, he looks good. I expect him to be wheeling and dealing tonight. Last night, ended up being a very quick game. I think tonight it is going to be a quick game. I think we got two pitchers that are going to be quick to the plate. It's not going to be a very high-scoring game, and if it is, I hope it goes the Guardians' way. So I like the Guardians' chances tonight. I think Civale gives them a good chance. We'll see. Yeah, Mr. King, 7-game win streak. Still in last place, but they're not the worst team in the majors anymore. That goes to the Royals. I don't know why I kept saying that they lost the other night yesterday. I know they won, and then they won a good comeback win yesterday as they filled the stadium there with that reverse boycott, something nobody's ever heard of until yesterday. Yeah, they're not worst in the majors. It's actually the Royals at this moment. So Wacha is a 3-pitch pitcher here. Mainly goes with a curveball most of the time. He's not a strikeout pitcher anymore. He has his moments. I think he had an 11K game at some point this season, but for the most part, 3-4 runs at the most. Oh, Billy, I hope not, man. I hope not. These late games, they get to me because I'm waking up at 4:30 in the morning after they get over. I can't change my wake-up schedule. Oh, Billy, also, by the way, I'm going to send out an email tomorrow. We only got 2 people signed up for poker. I need people to sign up. I didn't see you in there. So if you are going to play tomorrow, make sure you sign up. Also, if you're in here and you want to join the poker league, send me an email at grandstandbettors@gmail.com. It's an absolute free league that you can join. So if you like playing poker just for fun and have an opportunity to win some prizes over the year, I mean, just email us and we'll try to get you in. Okay, cool. I got to send out an email. I only have 2 people signed up at the moment. I'm going to need at least more than that to get it started. So, yeah. So if you're coming in, we're already in the money. Actually, there is a little asterisk that says you need 4 people to actually get points for the yearly standings. So I'm going to send out an email, and we got to get 4 at least, or I'm going to cancel it. But I'm sure we'll get 4. All right, here we go. Home plate. Umpires David Rackley. If I'm not mistaken, this guy over his professional career as an ump games tend to go over with him. He's kind of got a bigger strike zone. We'll see what it is tonight, though. Let's see. All right, guys, welcome in. Smash that like button. We're getting ready for first pitch here tonight. For some reason, Bally Sports is skipping on me tonight or buffering, and I don't know, Mr. King, if that was an ode to what's going on with Bally Sports tonight, but that is the exact symbol that I've been seeing on Fubu. Not Fubu. Fubu? Yeah, Fubu TV. First pitch, we're underway to Stephen Kwan is in there for a strike. And Wacha comes out firing. Kwan, 258 on the air. Let's go, buddy. Only 2 home runs. Damn it, you know what I meant to do? I meant to put a bet on Miles Straw to hit a home run tonight. You know what? I'm going to go do that right now. I think I'm going to take a little bit of pizza money and put it on Miles Straw to hit a home run. He is so due. So 1-1 to Kwan. Wacha is working quickly. That is up high at 89, and it's 2-1 to the leadoff hitter for the Guardians. I think I'm going to go put some pizza money on a Straw home run tonight. The 2-1 to Kwan. And swung on outside the zone. It's a pop fly to short right. The second baseman's out there. And that is Odor taking that one for the first out of the evening. I don't know what Kwan's swinging at there. I think that's why he's kind of struggled a little bit. He's been swinging out of the zone a little bit more than he usually does when he's hot. He's not in a good spot offensively. Oh, the Mets just absolutely blew the game. An error to score a run. God damn it. What are you doing, man? It was a devil play ball to get out of the inning, and the Mets, McNeil throws an error. Oh, Jesus. Absolutely, I can't stand that shit. All right, so Rosario's up. He's 1-1 now in the count after he fouls one off there. Jeez, come on, McNeil. What are we doing? Let's do it, Billy. If I can get DraftKings to load, why is this not loading? I don't know if it's my internet or am I clear? Am I a clear picture right now? Let me know if I'm clear because I feel like or if I don't know, like DraftKings isn't loading for me. My TV's buffering a little bit on Bally Sports. I feel like I just don't have a good connection. But if I'm clear with you guys, I have to have a good connection. There's a ground ball from Rosario to the shortstop. Easy out there. 2 outs. Wacha's making quick work of us in the top of the first. Yeah, I can't get DraftKings to load. What is going on? At least on my computer. So, 2 outs here, nobody on. Wacha just 8 pitches into this game, and Ramirez, the hitter, takes a ball outside, a little breaky ball at 72. .282 on the season. That one's in there for a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. Jose, ever since he had his 4 home runs, I guess, over the course of 6 bats over 2 games, he's kind of cooled off a little bit, and he's going to pop this one up to first base. That's going to be easy work for the veteran Wacha. For the Padres, we go bottom 1. 0 still on the board. Not really the start I wanted to see from our offense, going 1, 2, 3, but hey, we'll see if Civale can come out, shut it down just like Wacha did, and get our offense back up there. This DraftKings is pissing me off. All right, welcome on again, guys. I got to turn this fan on. It's hot as shit in here. These lights, ambiance lights that are pointed at me it's just so hot. Whew. All right, DraftKings, man, why are you not... See, it loads on my phone. That's why I'm like, come on, why is it not loading on my fucking computer? I don't know what's going on, but if you guys can hear me, that's fine. Then I'm looking at myself, and it seems like a good, strong connection. Either way, I'm going to bet on my phone. Miles Straw to get a home run. Let's see what he's at. Let's see what he's at tonight. Even after the game started, I probably get better odds here, so let's see. Although he hasn't been up to plate, so. All right. For a home run for Miles Straw, I can get him at... Why am I not seeing him? How? They don't even have him listed. Oh, that pisses me off. They don't even have Miles Straw listed for a home run. Watch him get a home run tonight because of that. They know. They already know. All right, Aaron Civale coming in, 2.31 ERA, records 2-1, 6 walks, 15 strikeouts, 218 opponents hitting against him. And as we mentioned last night, this on paper is a great lineup. And last night, off paper, they were a good lineup. Tatis Jr. going to start things off here for the Padres. Civale sets and delivers his first pitch of the evening, and that is outside, ball number 1. Come on, boys, let's go. That is dirty. I can't believe they don't have him on here. I finally got to work on my computer. Let's see. I'm gonna triple check that we can't get him. That's ridiculous. I bet you he goes yard. Tatis takes a 3-0 pitch. 3-0, or he's about to take a 3-0 pitch. He took another ball to make it 3-0. 273, Tatis on the season. The 3-0 looks to bunt, or at least squares around fake bunting, and it is going to be 3-1, as that was right down the middle of the pipe. You don't want to leave one hanging over the plate to Tatis. He will kill one, and oh my God, he just did. To deep left field, just over the glove of Kwan, and just like that, one hitter and 1 run for the San Diego Padres. I mean, what else am I... It's like I know what's coming. Come on, guys. I mean, this is a little bit ridiculous. A little bit ridiculous. Come on. God. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Oh. killing me. It's absolutely killing me on how bad the Guardians are in the first few innings now with their starting pitching. It's every single game, it seems like it's been like this now. Every single game. We saw it last night. Luckily, nobody was on base this time, and it's only a one-run score. Last night, Sanchez really put us in the hole, ended up being the difference of the game with a 3-run home run. Oh, all right. Well, so chill, man. That hurts. That's rough. That's rough to start things off with. But we got to move on, and it was just one run. Hopefully, we can get a little bit better here. Come on, let's go, boys. Let's get out of it. Let's go. So, bottom one, 1-0 already. We're gonna see Soto up. He's facing Civale for the first time, as everybody is here the first time through in the first inning. 2:59 on the season, and it is a 2-2 count, and he got Soto with a strikeout. I gotta be honest, that's a nice way to come back after you give up a home run. God, my TV keeps buffering, and it's gonna piss me off because I won't be able to watch the game. Come on, guys. Bally Sports, get your shit together tonight. My other TV's not doing anything. Come on. Oh, we constantly are giving up home runs in the first inning. It's awful. Machado swings at a first pitch there. He's going to fly out to right field with Brennan, and there's 2 down. So, again, I'm okay giving up, the quick solo shot. I wish we wouldn't. But if he comes back and he goes 4, 5, 6+ innings and he doesn't give up another run, I mean, who cares, right? What's up, X? How you doing, man? Friend of the channel. Welcome in, buddy. So, Xander Bogaerts is up here. 259 average on the season. He had a couple of hits last night, I think. 2 outs, nobody on. 1 already in for the Padres. That is on the inside corner at 78. Great inside breaking ball pitch there. And Xander is down 0-1. That was a little bit too inside, and it's 1-1. Let's go. The 1-1 to Bogaerts, and that is off the plate, 2-1. The 2-1 is outside, 3-1. Civale is working fast, and I knew he would be. But yeah, he's working fast tonight. The 3-1, come on, don't walk him. And he walks him. All right, great job, Civale. Great job to walk the runner there with 2 outs and bring up somebody who's got a little bit of pop, Cronenworth, in the 5 hole here. So, 2 outs, runner on first. Oh, come on, man. My TV continues. Oh, it's pissing me off. So, Cronenworth's up. It's a 1-1 count to him. We'll see if we can't get out of the inning. If we could just get out of this inning with 1, whatever, I'll be fine with it. I'm a little upset that we keep giving up home runs in the first inning, and especially, God, if Cronenworth gets up and Sanchez hits another one, I'm gonna lose my mind. So, 1-1 pitch to Cronenworth, and that is a double on a line drive to left field, and that is going to put Bogaerts at third and Cronenworth at second, and now with 2 outs and nobody on, all of a sudden it's 2 outs with 2 on, and a single here by Sanchez is gonna break this game wide open again in the first inning. What are we doing here, folks? I mean, come on. Gosh. Civale, get your shit together, man. God, what is going on with this team? So, runners on second and third, and Sanchez is at the plate. Constantly being disappointed in the first inning by the Guardians. You just can't get any consistency with these starting pitchers. First pitch is a strike to Sanchez. And we'll await the 0-1. Civale sets and delivers the 0-1 to Sanchez with the runners on second and third, and it is a ball. 1-1 evens the count. Come on, man. Come on, let's get it going. 2-1 now. God, do not walk the bases loaded, Civale. Please do not walk the bases loaded. Let's see if we can't get out of this. 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he skies it. It's going to be to Zunino, and he grabs it. So Sanchez pops out to his counterpart, Zunino, and Civale gets out of the inning. We go to the top of the second. Luckily, only down 1-0. The Guardians really get out of a jam there. Sanchez, who yesterday in that first inning put up a 3-run home run, could have done the exact same. But no, sir. No, sir. They will not give up 4 runs in the first, just the 1. And we'll go to the top of the second with Naylor, Bell, and Jimenez coming up to the plate. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's get some runs. Let's get some runs. Deja vu again. Almost, Billy. Almost. All right, let's go around the league, get some score updates. If you guys are just coming in, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hump day. Make sure you go ahead and smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Boston's winning 1-0 over the Rockies in the fourth. My free pick of the day was the Mets money line. They were up 1-0, absolutely cruising. The bullpen comes in for the Mets. There's an error. They end up giving 3 runs in the 7th. I think all those were unearned, if I'm not mistaken. And they trail 3-1, bottom 7. Cubs took a 7-5 lead in the bottom of the 6th. Texas 1-1 with LA, top 7. Cincinnati 7-2 over Kansas City, mid-7 there. Houston 4-1 over the Nationals, top 8. Oakland, Tampa, Philly, Arizona, Miami, Seattle, LA, Chicago, White Sox, all just getting underway. Couple of finals around the MLB. Atlanta played a doubleheader. They won both games, 10-7, 6-5 versus the Tigers. As I mentioned, Minnesota 4-2 over Milwaukee, and San Francisco 8-5 over the Cardinals. And the Patreon pick of the day was the Toronto Blue Jays money line. That cashed at a 3-1 final. So, good stuff there. Good stuff there. Let's go. I might have to change TVs. I don't know why my one TV is constantly changing here. What is going on? Oh. What's up, Eddie? What's up, girl? What's up? Mr. King, man, congratulations. That's a high score. The over definitely hit in that game, for sure. It's a high score there. All right, let's get. I'm gonna have to put this game on both these TVs because I don't know what is going on one of these TVs. You know, technology is fantastic, but I really wish we were back in the day where technology didn't even exist anymore. I mean, I guess that would take me away from you all, which that would make me sad, but still, at the same time, it would just make me feel just a little less stress-free when Spectrum's a piece of shit on a daily basis. All right, so we got a 1-2 count here for Naylor against Wacha to start off the inning. And that is going to be swung on and missed, and the first out is a strikeout for Mr. Wacha. Again, he doesn't strike out much, but he does get the job done. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button for me. Let's hit 30 likes. We almost hit 20 yesterday. I know we can hit 30. We can do it. Your defense was trash, but your offense was good. That's good, man. Hey, a better offense. You can out-hit your defense sometimes. I wouldn't rely on it, but yeah, you can do it from time to time, for sure. All right, 0-1 here to Josh Bell, who hit a towering home run to right field yesterday. And same swing there, a little 9-iron shot, but he's down in the count 0-2 as that was in the dirt, and he swung on and missed. So, Bell down in the count 0-2, 241 on the season, 6 home runs, 31 RBIs. I don't know what's going on with this fucking internet. God damn it. And Josh Bell strikes out. I'm paying attention to what's also going on online. So Josh Bell strikes out. There's 2 outs. Wacha is now struck out the first 2 batters. I'm going to just turn one of these TVs off. God damn it. Oh, technology tonight, boys. Technology tonight's got me pissed off. Along with the Guardians. So, that's going to bring up Jimenez. And here's a 1-1 pitch coming up to Jimenez. And Wacha sets, delivers. Hot shot to shortstop. But it is caught. And that is going to end the inning. And Wacha makes quick work of the Guardians there in the second. We go bottom 2. No hits, no runs, no errors for the Guardians. And they trail the Padres 1-0. So, Wacha is making it look very easy against our offense, who last week was doing pretty well, but this week not great. Almost a cycle, man. Wow. Your record's 4-9-2, A. It's still not as bad as some of the pitchers on the A's. By the way, I absolutely hate Fubo TV, and I cannot wait until football season when I change back over and we don't do any more Guardians live streams. Because really for the playoffs, it's going to be on the major networks anyway. I don't need Bally Sports come September. Because unfortunately, the month of September, as much as I'd love to be doing Guardians live streams, unless there's something really like a close game or something, or like a game that's going to have playoff implications, I'm probably not going to live stream once the Brown season starts. But we'll see. Who knows? But Fubo TV, I immediately am against. I do not recommend it. I am too, Billy. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it, sir. Oh, Bengals Browns first week too. You have 31 strikeouts in 10 innings. But there were some drop third strikeouts. That's impossible. That means you've struck out every batter, King, in 10 innings. That's not adding up for me, Mr. King. Lions win the Super Bowl, Billy Joe? If it's not going to be the Browns, sure, why not? Let the Lions win. I don't care. As long as it's not the Bengals or the Ravens or the Steelers. Honestly, could care less who wins the Super Bowl. Now, who am I going to bet? That's a different story. All right, so here we go. Bottom 2, and we are going to see Carpenter up. The man without the batting gloves. Him and Grisham. Takes one inside. Excuse me, sorry. So Carpenter, 191 on the season, 4 home runs, 26 RBIs, 307 on base percentage. Not great. Takes one at 93 right there over the plate, and it's 1-1. Let's go. Let's get it done. Come on. Come on, Civale. The 1-1 to Carpenter is down low, 2-1. I don't know. Put your Super Bowl picks in the chat, guys. Who do you think? Who you think's taking the Super Bowl this year? And Carpenter rips and misses on that one. X, those are good points. I don't think Watson's going to play ball like he used to. He just was off too long, you know? Does anybody honestly think Kaepernick coming back, it would be a good football player as Carpenter checks his swing and goes around? And Civale gets a check swing strikeout there. And there's one down here in the... Why did that not change? There it goes. In the bottom of the second. Jets get the Super Bowl or the Jags. Chiefs beating the Niners. All right. Does anybody think maybe for once a team from the NFC East is gonna, other than the Eagles, like the Cowboys? Anybody think the Cowboys might be something good, or is that just a team that's never gonna do well? 0-1 here to Oder. That's up and high. It's 1-1. I'd like to see the Cowboys get back to like making it deep in playoffs. It'd only be better for fan bases and live streams. That's up high. 2-1 to Oder. 219 on the season. Come on, Civale. Let's get a couple more strikeouts and go to the third inning. 2-1 pitch from Aaron. Up high. 3-1. Yeah, I mean, on paper, there's a lot. I mean, I think the Padres have one of the best lineups in the baseball, but they can't do anything with it. Except there's a good walk by Oder, and it is going to be a one-out walk, and that's going to bring up the number 9 hole hitter, Grisham, with the top of the order, and the big hitters, Tatis, Soto, and Machado looking to come up. All right, opinions. I think that's a good point, Billy. I've been saying that for probably the last 20 years. Until Jerry Jones leaves, who knows what happens. I think the guy's just going to run that team continually into the ground. But when is Jerry Jones going to sell his team, which is worth, by the way, $1 trillion at this point? Oh, 0-1 to Grisham here. Mr. King, I saw that. I'm just saying that's a lot of strikeouts. You're still averaging like 3 strikeouts per inning. That's a lot of strikeouts. 0-1. It's 0-2 to Grisham. 1 out, 1 on here, bottom 2. Padres took a 1-0 lead on Tatis's leadoff home run for the Padres. You know, Billy, I kind of blame Tony Romo for the playoffs. Ever since that fumble on the extra point, as Grisham is rung up and there's 2 down here in the second. Ever since Romo was, fumbled that ball on that extra point conversion, it's really been a downhill battle, or an uphill battle, I guess, for the Cowboys. So Grisham strikes out. That is the second strikeout of the inning for Civale. And now the man that got to him, which is Tatis, is in there looking to go deep again. That first pitch is down low, and I assume Civale is going to probably pitch around Tatis a little bit. We'll see if he leaves him something up. Or at least it won't be up. It'll be down in the zone, probably to try to get a ground out. Civale, the 1-0. That is a ground ball to third base, and Ramirez is going to go the short route to second to end the inning. So, Civale makes quick work in the bottom of the second. We go top 3 in this very quick game here. And it is Padres 1, Cleveland 0, just after about 28 minutes of play. All right, let's go, boys. Let's get some runs on the board. We can get, we're not down 3 like we were last night. Little score updates here. Boston's clinging again to that 1-0 lead versus the Rockies. The Mets, bases loaded, bottom 7, already a run in, 3-2, but there are 2 outs in that one. Pittsburgh trying to make a comeback in the top of the 7th. It is 7-6 now, Cubs. Angels, Texas, 1-1 game there. Cincinnati, 7-3 over Kansas City. 4-1 still in Houston over the Nationals. And Tampa has taken a 1-0 lead over Oakland. Philly, a 1-0 lead over Arizona. Everything else is at zeros or final in the game tonight. I am going to check one more time for Miles Straw just to see if they put his home run prop bet up, as he is coming up to the plate. Because I do think it's a little BS that he's not in there. Let's see. He is... Do they have him? I would almost guarantee Straw's going to hit a home run tonight now that you can't bet him. How can you not bet the guy? You can bet every other guy in the lineup. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. You can bet... Well, so there's I guess there's 2 others. 1 other person missing. I don't know who it is offhand. Carpenter's there. Grisham is there. Brennan's there. Zanino, Machado, Naylor, Bell, Ramirez, Sanchez, Rosario. Oh, Kwan maybe. So Steven Kwan and Miles Straw are the 2 that are off. You can't bet those guys to go deep tonight. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. The Bengals beating the Cowboys 28-25 in the Super Bowl, King. as an Ohioan, I don't know if I root for the Bengals or, the old school Cowboys if that happens. Romo was a joke. Yeah. Although I will say this, Billy. I mean, Romo, quite honestly, he's been, I kind of enjoyed him in the first couple years as an announcer. He's getting a little annoying now, but I did enjoy him at the beginning. X, that's funny. God, what a bad play that was, too. Browns might be good. We'll see. Miles Straw rips one, and he's down on the count 0-2 as that one is going to go out of play to the right. Straw, 235 on the season, no home runs on the year. That's kind of why I wanted to bet him tonight. Maybe that's why the books don't have him out there. They want to just make sure that they don't get hit hard. I mean, that's what I kind of do. I look for spots where guys haven't hit home runs in quite a bit, and then kind of pull the trigger maybe 3 or 4 days in a row, see if I can't, nick a home run over that span. I did it today with Albies for the Braves, Springer for the Blue Jays, and I had an Edman. I did it for Edman, who hit a grand slam his first time up today. 0-2 pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button for me. We're almost at 10 likes. Let's get there. 1-2 pitch coming up the Straw. Wacha sets and delivers his 26th pitch of the night. That is going to be ripped down the line. Just foul. We'll do it again at 1-2. Let's go. Let's get it done. Oh, God, till Brady starts calling games, I still think that guy's coming back to the NFL. The 1-2 pitch is fouled straight back. We'll do it again. I would not be surprised if that guy, like, mid-season is just like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to go back to a team and win a championship. Kind of like Gronk did, right? The 1-2 to Straw. Up high, 2-2. The Jets and the Giants, and it would. The only thing that would make that better, Billy, is if it was back in the Meadowlands instead of, in I think it's Vegas this year, if I'm not mistaken, right? So 3-2 count coming up to Miles Straw. And Wacha sets and delivers. And Straw is going to strike out. Well, that definitely wasn't a home run. So Miles Straw is the first out of the inning. And now we are going to see Mr. Will Brennan come up to the plate. Oh. Mr. Brennan, do something here, man. Do something. Let's get it going. Come on. Come on, Will. 1-1 to Will Brennan. Wacha sets. Really working fast tonight. And delivers the 1-1. Brennan's going to foul this one to the right. And that is a 1-2 count. If we can get him on, Mike Zunino's going to be up. Well, Mike Zunino's going to be up regardless. But maybe Zunino decides that he wants to hit a home run tonight. And we can take the lead. And Brennan's going to rip one into center field for a single. And that is a one-out single. And Brennan will be standing at first base with Mike Zunino coming up to the plate. Let's go. X, yeah, but to be honest with you, out of everybody that's retired and come back, I actually admire what he did more than anybody else, because he literally said, let me go try to be a professional in another sport. He took, that time off, and then he came back and won 3 more championships. You cannot name any professional athlete who's taken a year off to come back and win 3 championships. I mean, or not national championships, NBA championships. But he was the most remarkable player of all time, and I will fight people to the death about him being worse than LeBron. Michael Jordan was by far the best player of the entire NBA and still is. Still is. Oh, all right. So Mike Zunino's up. He's got a 0-2 count on him. Shocker with Mike Zunino, always having an 0-2 count. Constantly having an 0-2 count on this guy. Billy Joe, that would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. So 1-2 here to Zunino, and Zunino's gonna foul this one off. We'll do it again at 1-2. Brennan had a decent lead there at first. He has not been sent, but we'll see if he goes here on the next pitch. Well, this is probably Wacha's most thrown inning or pitches per inning. He's up to 38 right now. I'm pretty sure he started this around 20. Zunino 182 on the season. And that is outside. All right, so it is now 2-2. Zunino hanging in there here with Wacha, making him work a little bit. Bo Jackson didn't come back and win championships. Bo Jackson just played the same sport at the same time, and I guess Deion Sanders did that too. I'd still put MJ as a better athlete than Bo Jackson. I know he played a little bit more physical. And he played more games during the season, but I still think Michael Jordan is better than Bo Jackson. I think Bo Jackson's a little overrated, and I know that's a very controversial take, but I think he's a bit overrated, and I think probably my generation, anybody between the age of 35 and 55, has used Bo Jackson as like, I don't know, a guy to always say that they always say that he's better than I think he really was. I'm not saying Bo Jackson, I'm not selling this guy short. He was a great athlete, two-sport athlete, and very good at both. But he also didn't really bring the titles. You know? My internet keeps going in and out. What did Zunino do? I gotta look at the online. He's still battling. Oh, no. Zunino just struck out. And Will Brennan was caught stealing, and that is a strike him out, throw him out, and we go to the bottom of the third. Good Lord. There's no reason to even watch this game for the Guardians. Zunino now, 61 strikeouts, and I think 39 games. God. So bad. Mike Zunino. Well, there's one strikeout for him. There's one. Deion didn't tackle anybody. Come on, Deion was he didn't have to tackle it. Well, to be fair, he didn't have to tackle anybody because he was always intercepting the ball and running for a touchdown. Until dudes are getting robbed for their LeBrons, don't tell me he's better than Jordan. Yeah, right? Not only that, Billy, though, I mean, LeBron had to go to super teams to get to the finals. He never got swept in. He never got swept in the finals ever. LeBron, I think, got swept twice. No, he got swept once against San Antonio, and then I think he lost in the finals twice, 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, there's that. Also, every youngster always yells at me about how LeBron is the leading point getter, etc., etc. If you actually look at it like a normal human being would and say to yourself, well, how many years did LeBron play to Michael Jordan? You would see that if Michael Jordan played the same amount of years, that all Michael Jordan would have to do is honestly average 18 points per game over those years that's what I'm saying is like Michael Jordan could easily have that points total if he played the amount of games that LeBron James did. So I don't think you can just say somebody's good because they played more games, which obviously means that it's leading to more points. That's just my 2 cents on that. I don't know why, Billy Joe, we're playing Zunino. The guy's awful as always. He continues to be on my shit list every single day. I don't understand why Tito and the organization feel like we need to continue with this guy. But that's what's going on. That is what's going on. Oh, all right, so we go to the bottom of the third inning, and we are going to see the bottom of the line, the middle of the order, as Soto's going to lead off, and it's 0-1 to him as Civale threw his 40th pitch here early on. Soto did strike out after that home run by Tatis in the first inning. 258 average on the season. That one's inside, and it's 1-1. Come on, Civale. Let's get it going, buddy. Let's get it going. That's exactly right, X. I 100% agree with that. But also, my only thing with that is everybody talking about the LeBron Jordan never watched Kareem. I mean, I never watched Kareem. I mean, so that's why he was never in the discussion. You know? It's too far out of the generations that are watching on TV. So, we got a 3-2 count here coming to Soto from Civale, and that is fouled out of play. And it's going to be 3-2 again. So, Civale sets and delivers the 3-2, and that is strike right there on the corner, and it is the second strikeout of the game that Soto had. I believe that's the fourth or fifth strikeout for Civale. I think it's his fourth, if I'm not mistaken. So one out here in the bottom of the third inning. Absolutely loving the way that Civale has been dealing ever since he gave up that leadoff home run to Tatis. Let's see what he can do here with Machado, the number 3 hole hitter, and it is a called strike right in there. So 0-1 to Machado. Civale working quick, just like Wacha. Sets, delivers the 0-1. That is not close. It was a little close. Just up over the zone, and it's going to be 1-1. Civale's got stuff. He's looked very good since he came back. Like I said, the only outing this season in which he had a little bit of trouble was against the Mariners. That was the first week of the season, too. 1-2 was fouled out of play, and it is, the 1-1 was fouled out of play, and now it's 1-2. So, Machado looking at a 1-2. Civale trying to get out of this inning again with these big hitters with no runs. That one is flown deep, and forget about it. That is gone to left field, and it seems like left field has just been an absolute magnet for these hitters in this series. There's a third home run to left field in the first, 11 and a half innings of this series by the Padres. Absolutely, we continue to get hammered to left field with our pitchers. I just do not understand what we're doing. Oh, Machado takes us deep, and it's 2-0 here with 1 out in the bottom of the third inning. I'm very disappointed with what's going on. Come on, man. Oh, all right. So we're gonna see the cleanup hitter, and the cleanup hitter is who is that? That's Bogaerts. So Bogaerts is up after Machado hit that home run. Oh, and the count to Bogaerts is 1-1. Well, you just can't compound the issue now, as Bogaerts just smacks one up into center field, and it's gonna be a runner on first now with 1 out in the inning. And we're going to see Cronenworth come up. Come on, guys. God, if you're just coming in, smash that like button. Good to see everybody on this Wednesday late night evening. It is 10:30 on the East Coast. Guardians again down in the hole to the Padres in the second game of their series on 2 solo home runs. by the first two hitters, Tatis and Machado, but they didn't do it back-to-back. They did it in the first and third inning. Cronenworth, who has a double already on this game, has a 1-0 count to him. That is in there for a strike at 93, and it's 1-1. Mr. King, man, we got to get something going. We got to do something. Hold on. I saw JD. What's up, JD, man? You had the under in the Yankees game. Yeah, that sucks if it was at 7.5. I had the Mets, so I'm sorry, but my run there to tie that game up in the 8th screwed you. I had the Mets money line. We'll see what they can do. See if they can't finish it out. We'll get it to some score updates. I'm seeing some new things there on the scoreboard. I'll get to that at the commercial break, which is hopefully soon. The 2-1 at Cronenworth fouled out of play, and it's 2-2. Oh, come on, man. Let's go. Get out of this inning. Do not give up any more runs. Oh. So, 2-2 pitch comes in, and it is going to be a ground ball to the pitcher, and that is going to move Bogarts to second. I'm sorry, no, they went to second. So, Bogarts out at second, and Cronenworth is going to be at first base. They just weren't able to get the double play there, but there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning with a runner still at first. That's fine with me. I'm okay with it. Let's see if we can't get out of this inning, move on to the top of the 4th, get some runs back, and get ourselves a Guardians win to stay within 2.5 games of the Twins. You know, that's the disappointing thing I think about the Twins is we are constantly going to, getting within 1.5 games of the Twins, and then we go on a 5-game losing streak. That's the shit that pisses me off, is you're right there, man. You're right there. Get it going. Just get a couple wins. If you, as you inch closer as a ball player, are you not getting a little more excited, a little more amped up to maybe overtake the Twins? It's like they are too amped up and they just lose. That is up high, inside, almost hit Sanchez in the head there. 2-1 to Sanchez. All right, 2-1 pitch coming to Sanchez. Runner on first, 2 outs, bottom 3. 2-0 lead for the Padres. Civale sets, delivers, that is up high, and now it is 3-1. Can't walk this guy. I understand there's a 189 hitter on deck here with Carpenter, but there's a nice pitch. 3-2 as Sanchez swung on and was trying to land that one in the left field seats just like he did last night. But no, sir. So 3-2 pitch coming up. Runner will be on the move here with 2 outs at first. That is Cronenworth, who's 2 for 2 with a double and a single in this game. I'm sorry, no, he didn't get a single. That was a force out. He's on the move. That is ripped foul, and Cronenworth's going to have to jog back to first, and he gets to get a little bit of a workout in here with Sanchez at the plate. JD, man, I know. I mean, I was talking about that 2 weeks into the season when everybody was like, these guys are the next best thing since sliced bread, and I'm like, just wait. Wait till their 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th start. I mean, they're gonna have problems, and that has come to fruition. We do walk Sanchez, and that's gonna put runners on first and second with Carpenter coming up, and it looks like Carl Willis is gonna have a little talk at the mound with Civale, who's starting to really get up there here in the bottom of the 3rd in pitches. I'm pretty sure he's already over 50. Oh, Zunino, I don't know why he even goes out to the mound. This guy can't give any good advice. Billy Joe, I saw the ex-Indians hit a pair of home runs today. Hedges, man, I've been meaning to bet that guy for a home run. Every day he's plus 11. Plus 11, or 11 to 1. Plus 1100 is what I meant. Oh, God, these are exhausting nights. I love the West Coast because my wife goes to sleep and I can enjoy the game. But I also hate the West Coast because I'm getting older. I always laughed at, like, my uncles who would fall asleep at 11 o'clock watching a game. And my grandpa who would fall asleep watching a game at, like, 10:30. And now, like, I totally understand what that's about. Even with the game going on. Like, if I fall asleep, guys, just somebody knock on the screen. That is a pop foul. Zunino has some room. No, he does not. And it is going to be 0-2 still here to Carpenter with 2 outs, 2 on. A base hit would open this game up a little bit more for the Padres. A strikeout would keep this a 2-run game. I prefer the latter. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on. The 0-2. Right at the top of the zone, and they're not going to call it. Oh, come on, man. That was right there. Right there. All right. A little bit more work to do. Let's see if we can't get it done. We can get it done. The 1-2 swung on, and that is foul. Do it again. So, 1-2 pitch coming up to Carpenter. Runners on first and second. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Billy Joe, that's been a great series, man. It's just been high-scoring affair. An absolute high-scoring affair. So, 1-2 pitch coming to Carpenter. Civale. This is going to be his, wow, I wasn't even close. 69th pitch. That is in the dirt, and he's going to hit 70 here in the 3rd inning of this game. Wow! X, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know what? I'm not going to make fun of my father-in-law because I'm sure we will all do this when we're like 66, 67 years old. Let's see what's going on here. So, 2-2 pitch coming up to Carpenter with 2 outs, 2 on here. And this one is going to be fouled off. We'll do it again. So, you know what? Maybe I'll wait till the commercial because I don't want to miss this. But, yeah, I got a story about my father-in-law. It's not really making fun of him. And there's a foul ball. Does Zunino have some room? No. It just hits the top of the screen, rolls back on to the field. So, we'll do it again at 2-2. Civale's going to strike this guy out, and I'm going to get to my father-in-law story. Let's go, baby. Come on. One time. Just do it one time for me. Keep it a 2-run game. Let's get our big hitters coming up in the 4th. Carpenter waits the delivery. Up high, he checked the swing, and he went! Ha-ha! And that is the 3rd strikeout. We go top 4, San Diego and Machado, really, get on the board. I'm sorry, not Machado. Yeah, it was Machado. And Machado get on the board. It is top 4, Padres 2, Guardians 0. All right, so listen to this, guys. I'm not going to make fun of my father-in-law because, I love my father-in-law. He's like one of the best guys I know. But when you're like 67 years old, I'll tell you this. This was kind of funny. He was watching a game, a soccer match, and I wasn't near him. I was in Cleveland. He was in Seattle, and it was like in the afternoon. And he texts me, and he goes, or I think it was a weekend, and he goes, "Hey, what are you guys doing? Are you watching this game?" And I'm pretty versed in knowing what sports are going on every single day. And the game that he mentioned, I was like, I don't think that's happening today. So So I text him back. I'm like, "What's the score?" And he gave me the score. He's like, "This is a thrilling game. You should turn it on." And I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't think that game is happening today. And so I'm looking on the TV and I see the game, but like it says aired, and it was like 6 months before. And he was watching a replay game, but he had been watching it the entire time as like a live soccer match. It was quite hilarious to me, but I figure I'm gonna do that at one point in my life, right? Like I'm gonna wake up at one point and watch a replay game and be like, think it's real or something. It's gonna happen as I get older. I'm sure it will. All right, the inning was finally completed as Civale strikes out. I think that was his 5th strikeout. Let me look at the box score real quick. Yeah, 5 Ks for Civale. He's given up 2 solo shots, but 5 Ks and 4 hits. I'm not like disappointed right now in Civale, but you know he could be better. So we're gonna get Kwan, Rosario, and Ramirez here to start the 4th inning. We got 1 hit, and then he was thrown out at second base on a strike him out, throw him out. Yeah, and you guessed it, with Mike Zunino. If you're coming in, smash that like button. It is Padres and the Guardians on the late night, and Wacha only 42 pitches in. It looks like he could go a complete game compared to what Civale has done earlier. Well, I thought about that, but like, I didn't if I would have done that, because he told me it was like the 60th minute in, which means he had like 30 more minutes to watch the game. I went back and forth on 2 things. I went back and forth. There was like a goal. I looked it up. I looked the game up, and there was like a goal later, and I was thinking, hey, I bet you, I was gonna like bet him $10 and be like, hey, I bet you there's a goal in this minute of the game. Kind of Marty McFly that from Back to the Future, as Kwan's going to pop out to second base. So I thought about that. But then, you know what I really thought about is, if that happened to me, I would be so pissed off if I watched that extra 30 minutes and somebody knew, and somebody didn't tell me. Like, if I sat through 30 minutes of a game, like, I would have just been so pissed off. Now, with that said, I go blackout all the time on important games where I need to DVR them. So, like, if there's a hockey, like a Stanley Cup game where, like, the Penguins are playing that I can't make it during the first period, I turn off every device. I won't go to a computer. I'll put headphones on near everybody I'm around. I don't want to hear anything from anybody, and then I will go and watch that just to get caught up. But other than that, I have not watched a replayed game yet. It is 1-2 here to Rosario. And Rosario, he's been strikeout prone lately. He had a few good days. Not great yesterday at the plate. And the 1-2, set and delivery. And that is going to be a pop out to first baseman. So we've popped out to first, we've popped out to second. Maybe Ramirez will get to shortstop, and we'll get the trifecta here in the top of the 4th. Wacha looks extremely good right now. He looks very good. So, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Not a very entertaining game, but a fun game to watch because it's the Guardians. So, Ramirez up with 2 out, nobody on. He's 0 for 1 on the day, as is most everybody at this point in the Guardians lineup. He takes a strike there. He's 0-1 in the count. The 0-1 to Ramirez up high, 1-1. Wacha, 52nd pitch coming up to Ramirez. Sets and delivers the 1-1. Ground ball to first base. It's going to be taken himself, and that's going to end the top of the 4th. So we go bottom 4. A very, very good pitching performance so far by Wacha. And quite honestly, Civale's looked pretty good too. Just had 2 bad pitches that went over the left field fence. So that is going to do it for the top of the 4th inning. We'll go bottom 4. Let's get you updated on scores throughout the league. Rockies have taken the lead over the Red Sox. That one is at, what is that? End of 6 there. The Mets came back and tied it 3-3 with the Yankees. Top 9, 2 on, 1 out for the Yankees. Crossing my fingers, the Mets don't give up runs there. Cubs now up 10-6 still with threatening runners in position in the bottom of the 8th. Texas has opened things up against LA 6-1. Cincinnati 7-3 over Kansas City. Houston is now clinging to a 5-4 lead as Washington has fought back from a 4-1 deficit. Actually, I'm sorry, that game did just go final. Houston, it was 4-4 going into the bottom of the 9th, and Houston just had a walk-off winner. Oakland, top 4. They're going for their 8th in a row. They lead 3-1 over Tampa Bay. Phillies 2-0 over Arizona. Miami 1-0 over Seattle. And the White Sox out west versus the Dodgers 1-0 over them in the bottom of the 2nd. We at Petco, we have been going strong here. Just about an hour's time. Almost finished with 4 innings as both pitchers have kind of been wheeling and dealing, with the exception of Civale's not really been utilizing, I guess, and been efficient with his pitches. He's got most of the outs. It's just gone to full counts quite a bit, and that offensive lineup for the Padres is doing a nice job fouling off quite a bit of pitches. So we go bottom 4, 2-0. Hopefully we can get another stop and maybe have, I don't know, Naylor, Bell, and Jimenez come up. Right now, I know it's not a perfect game, but Wacha has faced the least amount of hitters. Just 12 through the 4 innings. So, Civale pitches to O'Duran. That one is on the outside of the plate, and it is 0-1 to Civale, or from Civale to Mr. Odor. The 0-1. Foul tip into the glove of Zunino, and that is 0-2. Let's go. Let's get your... Man, Civale could hit 7-8 strikeouts if he stays in this game. His pitch count's really what's working against him right now. The 0-2. That is down low in the dirt, and it's 1-2. And again, our pitchers cannot get people out with an 0-2 count. We just can't... I would not be surprised if we go 0-2, 1-2, 2-2 here. X, that would be funny, man. I looked yesterday. Actually, let me look today. I'm going to tell you what the price is on the A's to win the World Series. Let's see what it is. As that is high, and now it's 2-2, just like I mentioned. That's exactly what's going to happen. Future bets on... I can't get the future bets. Oh, there it is, yeah. Oakland right now is sitting at... God... $100,000 to 1, so $1 would win $1,000. I mean, you put $100 on them to win $100,000. I mean, God, there's been worse bets. Odor does strike out. Civale gets his 6th strikeout, and we have 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. All right, first pitch to Grisham, fouled out of play. Does Quan have a chance to get it? He does not. That goes outside the net. Grisham 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 195 on the season, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. What's up, Crazy Browns fan? Burning $100. I mean, we're just talking about, like, how many games back of the wild card are they right now? How many games back of the wild card? Let me take a look at the standings. They are 20.5 games back of the wild card right now. That's a lot. And that's even after winning 7 games in a row. That is a lot. But it is only June. July 15th, August 15th, September 15th, 3.5 months. They'd have to gain 6 games each month. That's quite a bit. I mean, it is like burning $100. But with that said, the St. Louis Blues a couple years ago in the NHL were basically almost in the same position in January, and they came back and when they won the Stanley Cup. So, I mean, it's been done. As Grisham strikes out there, Civale, that's his 7th strikeout. He is wheeling and dealing right now. And it is quickly 1-1 here to Tatis. So start of the lineup here. Tatis in the 1 hole has a home run. Machado in the 3 hole has a home run. Soto, who's up next, as it's 1-2 to Tatis. Soto, he's the guy that can make it the trifecta. You know what? I think that's something where you find maybe like 5 guys to put $20 in a piece. I mean, you might as well just put $20 on it and take home the $20,000 anyway, but I don't know. Wouldn't it be nuts though? Wouldn't it be nuts if we're sitting here in October and that's something that came to fruition? It'd be nuts. 2-2 now to Tatis Jr. with 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. And now it is 3-2 as that one is down low and outside. So Civale does not want to lose Tatis with Soto, one of the only big hitters on this team that has not gone yard yet in the series or in this game. So let's see what he decides to do on the 3-2. My only thing is I would not hang one over the middle of the plate and give up another run. So Civale sets, checks the sign, or listens to the sign in his hat, and delivers the 3-2 to Tatis. That is driven right down the left field line. That's going to be trouble, and it is going to be probably an easy stand-up double, and I doubt he goes 3 because it was down the left field line. So Tatis is standing at second with a 2-out double, and now Soto comes up, and Tatis is dancing there on second base, like I guess all baseball players now do when they get a hit. You know, that's always, I find that funny. It's not like somebody, it's not like a surgeon at the Cleveland Clinic completes the simplest of tasks and then starts dancing. It's only in professional sports when doing your job requires a dance number afterwards. I'll just never understand that. Especially with 2 outs. Okay, it's different if it's bottom 9 and it keeps a rally going. But you're in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 outs and you get a double down the left field line. I mean, relax. All right, 1-0 pitch coming to Soto, who's 0-2 on the day. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Good to see everybody on this Wednesday night. That is up high, 2-0. Come on, do not lose this guy. Sandlin warming up in the bullpen. I think if Civale, he's at 91 pitches. He's not even a go 5. This is going to be his last hitter if he can get Soto out. That is right in there for a strike at 88. Let's go, X. Just one more, man. Let's just get one more out. Keep it a 2-0 game. Get Naylor, Bell, and Jimenez up. Maybe we can get a couple on. Then Straw is in that 7 hole tonight. That's down low, and it's 3-1. Come on, guys. Get us some runs. Well, we need to stop first, but then we got to get some runs. The 3-1 pitch. That is ball. Oh, I'm sorry. That is just there on the top of the zone, and that is going to be a 3-2 count. I'm not sure Soto was pleased with that, but he doesn't really grimace at the home plate umpire. So we will see a 3-2 pitch coming up. Machado probably not on the move here with a lefty up. Not Machado. Sorry, Tatis. Machado's on deck. And the 3-2 pitch. And that is ball 4. Congratulations. Great job, Civale. So, runners on first and second with 2 outs. And now you got a problem. Because Machado is now coming up to the plate. Oh. What's up, Andy? Friend of the program. Good to see you, buddy. Where does Bieber get traded? I heard something like, I don't know. There's a town called Ashtabula. I think a baseball team's looking for him in Ohio, maybe, or I don't know, some Mentor High School or somewhere there. I don't know, somewhere around there. Well, we'll see. We'll see where he goes. Leave him there, and 3 Padres prospects come with us. If we're not getting one of the good, listen, let's get Sanchez. Can we not get Sanchez? That guy hit a bomb yesterday quickly. You know? We are going to get a pitching change here. It's Nick Sandlin who's going to come in for Civale. Really disappointing outing. He couldn't even go 4 innings. Just 3 2/3. He only gives up 2 earned runs on 2 solo shots, but the guy ran up like 94 pitches in 3 2/3 inning. And this is why this game's going to go to 4 in the morning tonight. Because we're not even out of the 4th inning, and we have a guy who's almost thrown 100 pitches into the game. I mean, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, all right, let's get some scores, updates around the league while we're at this little commercial break. Yankees, Mets, they do go top 10. Nothing else, really. So, we'll see if we can't get out of this with Sandlin here. I hope we can. Don't want to give up any more runs. Don't want to get behind like we did last night. That was a real problem. So here we go. Sandlin coming in for Civale. If you're just coming in, guys, smash that like button. Good to see everybody on this Wednesday night. There is a replay of Sanchez's home run from yesterday. It was a good one. And that is who's going to be coming up here in just a bit. I'm sorry, that was a replay of Machado. They look similar. All the home runs have been right there. Absolutely every single home run has been right there. So, Sandlin coming on in. First pitch here to Machado is going to be inside ball 1. Do not give up a bad pitch here, Sandlin. I swear to God, if you give up a 3-run shot, I'm turning this game off. This is the epitome of what happens in games. The 1-0 pitch and a swing and a miss right there at the knees. Good pitch by Sandlin to Machado, and it's 1-1. So, the 1-1 coming. And I'm sorry, I believe Machado took a timeout. So it looks like Machado took a timeout here. And now the 1-1. That is fouled out of play, and it's 1-2. Sandlin can get a strikeout, man. Let's go. Keep this a 2-run game. That is all we have to do. That is all we have to do in this game. Is just keep it close and get first off, we got to get Wacha out of this game. Got to get him out of this game. So the 1-2 pitch, set and delivery, coming to Machado. Checks the runner at second, first, and he jams him. And Machado is going to ground out softly to the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And that will end the bottom of the 4th, finally, after what seems about like 45 minutes. So we go top 5, still a 2-0 Padres lead. And we got the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for the Cleveland Guardians. Let's go. Let's get some runs. Come on, boys. We got to get some runs. Got to get some runs. Oh, all right. I might have to change watching this on my computer because for some reason, I don't know why, but this game just keeps is anybody else's Bally Sports pausing on them? I just do not understand what is going on here. Oh. Let's see. Oh, Cubs 10-6 final. Nice. Nice. You need the under on the Yankees game. What's going on in the game? Let me take a look at the score. 3-3, top 10. Hey, how about you get the under and I get a Mets win? Are we good with that, JD? I will take that. Speaking of other scores, some updates. Just one. White Sox 2-0 over the Dodgers. Everything else, status quo. Oh, all right. Well, we go to the top of the fifth. We're going to see 4, 5, 6 hitters here as Machado luckily grounded off very softly to first base. And that is going to be who leads it off here. Josh Naylor, who takes a ball low. Let's go. Come on, Naylor, man. He had that spurt of good play. And then now all of a sudden, now all of a sudden he's dipped off a bit. He'll come back around, hopefully. He'll come back around. So, top 5. 1-0 pitch says swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Al, I can't stand it, man. I'm having all kinds of problems with them tonight. It's just, by the way, nice to see you, Al. Don't forget to sign up for poker tomorrow night, Al, if you can play, if you're free. Yeah, it craps out at least once an inning now. I just don't understand what's going on with this thing tonight. It's actually been pretty good for me this season. As Naylor rips one into right field, and that is a single. But like tonight, every other hitter, it just keeps freezing on me. So I'm going to try to put this on my computer. And you might see me more staring right at you because I'm going to have it right on in my computer. Where is it? There it is. All right, so runner on first. Leadoff hitter and Naylor gets a single. Let's go. Bell up at the plate takes a first pitch ball. X, I saw that, man. Man, 8 in a row. Don't stop them. I bet you they drop. Their future bet drops with a winner. The 1-0 to Bell, and that is right there at the knees. Good pitch. 1-1. So, 1-1 to Bell. And that is fouled out of play, and it's going to be 1-2. I got to be honest. I got really great video but it's a little... See, this is what I don't understand. Why is my computer video behind my TV? Well, I'm glad I put it on because again, there it goes stalling. Bally Sports never ends with this. You live bet the Rays at 165, Al. I like it. I like it. You know what? I wish I would have jumped on the A's bandwagon on like day number 2. If you guys remember when the Cleveland Indians had that ridiculous win streak over 20, I always said to myself, if somebody got hot, I would ride them for about 15 days and roll over the winnings. Because I think it was on day like 15 or 16, you could have won yourself somewhere around like $400,000 by just riding that one team for a 14-game win streak. So, all right. Bell, 1-2 in the count here. And he is going to check the runner at first. Naylor's not going anywhere. This guy's slow as hell. The 1-2 coming from Wacha. That is swung on and shallow center. Oh, what a play in center field. And that is going to be the first out. Grisham makes a great diving play there to get Bell out. That could have been trouble. In fact, if he slides and that bounces past him, that's going to score a run and maybe put Bell on third base. So you got to hand it to Grisham out there in center field. He does a nice job, and that is the first out of the inning. So that is going to bring up Jimenez. It wasn't as close as it kind of looked live. When you look into the slow replay of it, it looks much different. That is outside. One 1-0 coming to Jimenez, and I'm just going to watch this on my computer now. Good graphics. And maybe it's my, I don't know what, maybe it's my TV, I don't know. Jimenez flings one into shallow right center, but on comes the right fielder. That is Tatis, and he's going to retire Jimenez for the second out. He really just kind of put one arm out and got a small swing on that pitch. So 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And that brings Miles Straw up, and I'm telling you, Miles Straw is going to go deep. All right, sounds good, Al. I am going to put out a reminder, just so, if you are planning on playing, guys, in the poker tournament tomorrow, I am going to put out a reminder, just so, you know, everybody's aware that we're still having it. So just be aware that email will come out tomorrow. If you guys are just coming in, though, hey, smack that like button. It's Wednesday Night Baseball. Michael Wacha is dealing tonight. 64 pitches in the 5th inning here. He's got a 1-0 count to the number 7 hitter Straw, and Naylor's on first base here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Straw takes ball 2 up high. I'm telling you, I think it's very dirty that DraftKings did not have the Miles Straw home run player prop up tonight. I was going to fire a bet on that as the game started. They would not allow me to do it, and I think that's some bullshit. 2-0 pitch to Straw. That is ripped into right field, and Tatis makes a sliding effort to end the inning, although I think he might have been able to stay up. But the slide gave us a little entertainment there. We go bottom 5, still 2-0 Padres. Oh, all right. What's going on in the extra innings? Yankees did not score in the top of the 10th. Mets bottom 10 have a chance to win that game. That would be our 4th free pick winner. Our Patreon play already won. That was the Toronto Blue Jays on the money line. Colorado has tied up the Boston Red Sox in the top of the 7th. It's now bottom 7, 2-2. Oakland 3-3. There you go, Al. Tampa already tied it up. It's 3-3 against Oakland in the top of the 5th. Philly 2-0 over Arizona. Miami 2-0 over Seattle. Chicago White Sox 2-0 over the Dodgers. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Anthony Rendon was our Patreon streak bet, which was a $16 bet today, and that he did go 1 for 5, but the 1 was a double. So that got us up to day 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. That got us to day number 5 on our streak bet for our Patreon. A cool thing, guys, if you don't know, but I bet my own money for a streak bet each day for our Patreon subscribers. My goal is to get it up to 14 in a row, and if we get it up to 14 in a row, I will end up taking $6,000 and giving it out to everybody within our Patreon group, which at the moment, since we only have a handful of patrons, it's going to come out to somewhere around like $300, $400 per person. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Please go 3 up, 3 down. That would be amazing. I mean, it would, but, our offense has got to do something first. So Bogart's going to lead things off. Sandlin's going to stay in here, and that is going to be a ground ball foul of third base by about 5 feet. Bogart's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single in this game. I think he broke his bat. He had to go get a new bat, or maybe he's putting some more pine tar on it. I don't know. 0-1 to Bogarts. Sandlin just 5 pitches in, got out of that 4th inning jam that Civale left him in, and that is going to be outside 1-1. Did the Mets win? Did the Mets win? I hope you're saying the Mets. I hope you're saying it went under because the Mets won, which would be our money line bet tonight. So congratulations, JD. Congratulations, Grandstand bettors. If the Mets won, that is our 4th in a row free pick winner. They did 4-3. Let's go. Let's go. So Bogarts 3-1 count on him here. Nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. Come on, Sandlin. Do not be this guy to just let this game open up. And that one's fouled off. And it's 3-2. All right, let's get this guy, Sandlin. This is the problem I have with our bullpen sometimes is these middle relievers come in and they put guys on, first and second with nobody out. And there's a single into center field just over the glove of the second baseman. And just like that, a leadoff hit for the Padres. Come on, guys. Let's go. Nemo walked it off. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Let's go. Finding Nemo. Oh, all right. Well, back to the Guardians game, and they're showing a little throwback with Matt Williams. Remember when Matt Williams was on the Indians? Oh, God. I thought when he came to the Indians, I'm like, that is one of the best third basemen we'll ever have in our entire life as an Indians player. Little did I know Jose Ramirez would come to our team or be on our team. Guys, I'll tell you right now, the one third baseman I could not stand growing up was Travis Fryman. Could not stand that guy. Yeah, they're worst in the majors now. Oakland overtook them. And the good news is, is it next week? No, 2 weeks from now, I think. The Guardians will get to see Kansas City. And there goes Bogarts, and he's going to steal second base on Zunino. Not surprising. Oh, so it's going to be a 1-2 count here to Cronenworth. A good jump by Bogarts, and Zunino's not even close to throwing him out. Quite honestly, that wasn't on Zunino. That was more on the pitcher. So Xander gets his 7th stolen base of the season. And we'll see a 1-2 pitch here. Although Sandlin's checking in on Bogarts. Now he's got him a little worried he's going to go towards third. The Rays take the lead. Nice. The 1-2. That is inside. Owls got that price at, I think, what do you say, 165? Let me look up. Yeah, 165. Most teams, that just tells you, most teams, when they're down 3-1, that late into a game, which is what, the 5th inning, they'd be a little higher than 165, but when it's the Oakland Athletics, you're just not going to get a better price, probably. Most of those teams, you probably at least get 2-1. So, 2-2 pitch coming up to Cronenworth. Nobody out, 1 on here in the bottom of the 5th. And that is going to be drilled to deep right, but not deep enough. And actually, Brennan's going to step in on this one. Get a good throw to third. Tatis is not going to go. I'm sorry, Bogarts is not going to go. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. I saw Al put in the chats. He's going to date himself. Max Alvis, favorite Indian third baseman. Max Alvis. You are dating yourself there a little, Al, because I'm very verse, and that's just not ringing a bell to me. I'm gonna have to look him up. Max Alvis. Woo! 1962 through 1970. Al, I knew it had to be before my time when a black and white picture came up. All right, so there is 1 out, 1 on, 1-1 count here to Sanchez. Again, this guy can hit the ball. If we can just keep the ball on the ground with this guy, I think we can get him out every single time. Sandlin sets, checks Bogarts at second, and delivers the 1-1. That is a ground ball, third base. Ramirez, one hopper to him, throws across the diamond to Naylor, and that is the second out. Let's go. Let's get out of this inning. Let's get some runs on the board. Let's take advantage of the fact that they have not been able to put more than 2, even though they took Civale to almost 100 pitches through 3 2/3 innings. Well, Al, I'll give you that, man. I like the old days of baseball much better. I don't know. There's just something. I can sit and watch a 1985 through 2000 game at a much more happy place than I can watch days. And I don't know what it is. I enjoyed baseball from, well, maybe also because the Indians were crushing it. But we are going to get a pitching change, and this is just god-awful. Going to keep this game going even longer. We're not even through the 5th inning, and we're going on an hour and 40 minutes into this game. This is nuts, and now Tito's going to over bullpenize this game. You really couldn't leave Sandlin in just one more hitter to Carpenter, who's batting $188. See, that's something that just blows my mind. You're going to bring Sam Henches in for this Carpenter kid? Come on. That's unnecessary, in my opinion. Well, that's true, Al. That's true. I was just thinking in my mind, I wasn't really thinking like best third baseman. I was thinking like the one that stood out in my mind the most, which was Travis Fryman, who, like, I don't know what age I was, let's say 12. I don't know what years it was. But anyways, what I am to Zunino, this is an ACT question. What Matt is to Zunino in 2023, Matt was to Travis Fryman in 1998. I don't know what year it was. But that's how I felt about Travis Fryman. It is going to be a long night, X. Buckle in. Now we're going to get a pinch hitter. So not only did you take out Sandlin, but now, instead of Matt Carpenter, who's batting $188, now Nelson Cruz is going to be batting. Yeah, well done, Tito. Henches, who has struggled at times, but overall has a decent ERA, just over 2. I don't understand that move there. Matt Carpenter has not done shit. And it's not like you have a runner on third. I mean, you're going to need a decent base hit to get Bogarts in. I mean, he's fast, so maybe not a decent one, but still a base hit. Foul out of play there by Nelson Cruz. Only played in 36 games so far this season, .238 average, 3 home runs. Bogarts has a very good lead at second base, almost halfway to third. The 0-1 to Cruz, there's a ground ball. That's going to go to third base. That's going to be the end of the inning. And that is going to bring us to the top of the 6th. Now listen, I know it all worked in the end, but still, why even risk bringing in Henches so that they bring in Nelson Cruz? Stupidity, in my opinion. All right. Tito continues to amaze me this season. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, Boston has clapped back. It's 6-2 in that game. What happened in the bottom of the 7th? Verdugo doubled. Just a bunch of hits. Sack fly. Philly 3-0 over Arizona. Everything else is the same. So we go top 6. It's going to be Brennan, Zunino, and Kwan. Your 8-9-1 hitters coming up, and we'll see Wacha, I assume, come back in. The guy is only, how many pitches in is he? He's not more than 75, I don't think. He is 66 pitches in. So Wacha is going to come out. He could go 6, he could go 7, quite honestly, if he makes quick work of the Guardians here in the top half of the 6th. So Cruz is going to remain in as the designated hitter. And Brennan is going to be the hitter facing Wacha here to start the inning. I think I'm watching Bo Naylor highlights here. Or Guardians minor league. Yeah, maybe it is Naylor. I don't know. They did a minor league minute for Bally Sports. I don't have the sound on, so who knows what's going on. All right, here we go. Top 6. This game is going to drag. Tomorrow night, though, 8:40 first pitch. I'll be here 8:35 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. In fact, I was thinking about doing this. I was gonna add the poker to our poker game's gonna be going on. I was gonna add the poker screen. There is a fly ball to right field and a quick out there by Brennan, who was 1 for 1 on the night, but retired easily by Tatis. I'll have to think if I could do that. I could just put a blackout screen over my cards so nobody can see my cards. Let me see if I can do that. I might try that tomorrow night. Baseball and poker, we'll see. All right, let's go. Zunino's up. He takes a first pitch strike. I mean, it's classic Zunino. You take the first pitch strike, you swing and foul the second one off, you take a ball, and then you swing on one out of the zone on the 4th pitch, and you're already sitting down. There's the foul off. I mean, if I call this shit, I mean, it's to a T with this guy. He doesn't swing at the first pitch, it's a strike. He always fouls off the second pitch. The 3rd pitch, this is going to be out of the zone. He will not go for this one. I was right. It's 1 and 2, and the 4th pitch will be down and out like a slider away. I don't know if Wacha really has that pitch in his arsenal, but he's going to throw something down and away, and Zunino will swing and miss on this one. Either that or it's up and in, but I think it's going to be down and away. Nope, he hung it. He hung it. It was hit to deep center field, and that is going to be a fly out to Grisham, but I mean, almost spot on right there, calling pitch by pitch. I should have been betting that. Al, how am I going to do both at the same time? I mean, I don't really pay attention to poker. I mean, I don't really go up against that much of the competition. I'm kidding. I can pay attention to both of it. I could pay attention to both of it. I'll see how I'm feeling. I might be exhausted where I'm not going to want to do that, but I'll see. I'm pretty exhausted tonight. Last night I set up a couple things for the upcoming week that I'm doing with Ian for a live stream on Saturday, and I didn't get to bed till like 1 in the morning, and then I was up at 5. I did the video, and just a long day. There was some day baseball. I looked at games early this morning as it's 1 and 2 here to Stephen Kwan. I looked at some day baseball games this afternoon to see if I could throw out a play, but I didn't have anything. In fact, there were only 2 plays on my card all day. Looks like I'm going to go 1 and 1. I took the Angels money line and the Blue Jays money line. So I did go 1 and 1. Angels tried to come back 6-3, but yeah. So 1 and 1 on the day. Quantity though there, it's not gonna get anything going as he pops up to second base. We go bottom 6. You know what? The fastest part of this game has been when the Guardians hit, because they're doing not a gosh darn thing tonight. Oh, all right. We go bottom 6. 2-0 Padres still. Let's go. Come on. Oh, gosh. These late night games, guys. All right. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Let's see. Anything we can bet on here? Make things a little bit more exciting. We haven't taken a look at some live betting from a baseball perspective this season yet too much. Let's take a live look at this inning. I got to log in if DraftKings will let me log in. By the way, I am officially a VIP with DraftKings on the rewards level. I'm at like silver, which it's, the second tier. It's not very high. But one of the cool things they do for you when you get there is they give you, this guy who emails you and he's like, hey, do you have any favorite promotions? And so I told the guy, I'm like, well, back in the day, this one website used to give me like free, $500 bets. So DraftKings came back and they're like, okay, for 4 weeks at your new level, we'll give you a new promotion. If you hit your mark, we'll give you whatever. So the first week was for every $1,000 bet, you would get a $200 free bonus bet. So but you had to do it in a 4-day. And I take that. For every 1,000, you had to do in 4 days. So it was 96 hours. So I hit that 3 times over the 4 days. But you know what I did with that? And this is just me being stupid. Just trying to hit something big. I took that $200 bonus bet, and one of them I did like a 4-person home run player prop. I hit one of them. That $200 was going to pay out like $300,000 just for the fun of it. I did an MLS over, which I was really parlay that I was disappointed on. Everyone hit but one, and that was going to pay out like $16,000. So anyways, the second week, the promotion they gave me was for every $500 of live bets, as there is a ground out to second baseman. First out here is done by Kim, who was pinch hitting. The second week was every $500 in live bets. I would get a $100 bonus bet. So I just bet essentially total bases, hits, and I racked up like 5 of those as we're going to see the number 9 hole hitter Grisham come up here. Again, I was stupid. I took the $100. I did like a 5-teamer, a 4-teamer, a 3-teamer, a 2-teamer. Lost all those parlays. This is why you don't parlay, but here's my thing. If somebody's going to give you a bonus bet that's, significant money, $100, $200, $500, why not parlay that into something that, could make you a pretty rich person, pay off your house, right? I think if somebody's going to give you a free bet like that, that's when you risk it. You don't risk it with your own money. And I'm kind of on a tangent now about how to do your bankroll, but if you are a bettor, don't ever use your own money to parlay these big things. Use the bonus bets. That's what I'm getting at. I'm excited though. Tomorrow I should get my third thing to see what I get, and hopefully it's a better promotion. I didn't really like the last one. Live betting, especially during baseball season, it's so juiced in situations like over the next inning, over half a hit for the Rockies. It's like minus 195. There's no value there. All right, Grisham's going to pop up to Rosario, and there's 2 outs as Henches keeps things going here. And let's see if we can't get another out. Go 1, 2, 3 and get to the 7th inning here. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in, guys. Smash that like button if you're just coming in. Good to see everybody. Welcome in. It's a Wednesday night. It's on the late night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern time out here. 2 outs now in the Bottom of the 6th, and Tatis is going to take one low. 1-0 to him. Tatis, home run, double, 2 for 3, 279 on the season. Henches, lefty against righty here, and that is ripped again down the left field line. He likes that area, and that's going to be another double for Fernando Tatis. That is 2 doubles and a home run. He's got 8 total bases on the night. And, of course, the Guardians cannot get out of an inning without giving up a hit and putting a Padres runner in scoring position. Absolutely consistency tonight from Guardians pitching with Sandlin, Henches, and Civale. Come on. Let's go. Soto's the hitter. He's the only guy that at the top of the lineup hasn't done too much damage. He takes that inside. Almost got hit. And it's 1-0 to him. 0-2 on the night. Soto, as I mentioned yesterday, hasn't really panned out in my opinion since he came to the Padres. But again, like I said last night, a lot of guys that do switch teams take money. They just don't do it. Tatis goes to third. Zunino, a quick throw. And of course, Zunino's not going to throw that guy out at third. And now Tatis is standing 90 feet away with a big insurance run. So now you got to watch the wild pitch. Now you got to watch the wild pitch. Come on. All right, I'm going to look at some live betting here. We're going to get something going. We're going to get something going. I'll look at some player props here in a second at the commercial. 1-1, and that is low. There's the wild pitch! Gosh darn it! Are you serious, Henches? And that's not even on him. Zunino, what are you doing? I don't know what to do with the catcher situation, guys. I mean, do I need to write a letter to Congress about this shit? Nobody is taking us seriously with the catcher situation. From the offense to the defense. It continues to haunt us. And you know what? That is a run stolen. And Soto just hit a home run to left field. It is way back, and it is gone. That is the 3rd home run. And the 1, 2, and 3, all the big hitters, Tatis, Soto, Machado, all solo shots. Quite honestly, that could have been a 2-run homer if it wasn't for Zunino. And all of a sudden, I didn't even have time to put the 3rd run on the board. There are now 4 runs on the board. And what was a 1, 2, and should have been probably 3 inning here in the bottom of the 6th has turned into absolute shit again for the Guardians. This is so ridiculous, guys. This is absolutely ridiculous. I have a major problem with our team right now, and it's just like we don't give a shit at times. You come into the series 1.5 games out, and this is the intensity you bring. And also, Tito, what are you doing bringing the Henches in last inning? And then, I just don't know. Now you take him out. Why? There's nobody on base. What's the point of taking him out now? De Los Santos is coming in, who probably should have been in at the beginning of this inning. All right, that's commercial break. I'm gonna look for a live bet here, guys. I'm gonna look for a live bet. Let's look at the batter props. I hate when they freeze everything. That's what sucks about live betting baseball. Is it's like pitch by pitch they almost freeze everything. Oh, come on, guys. Killing me. Oh. All right, let's see here. Who's gonna get a hit? Who's gonna get a hit? I'm gonna get Bell. I'm gonna see if I can get a good price on Bell. Bell's 2-1 to get a hit in this game. Really? He's got, he might only be up one more time. Maybe I should go Rosario. I might go Rosario to get a hit. He might see it 2 at-bats, and he's plus 110. I'm going to take Rosario to get a hit. That's going to be my live bet, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it, guys. Put a little pizza money on that. See if we can't get something going here when he gets up. right? Oh, Guardians are killing me. So De Los Santos is going to come in. De Los Santos. Well, there were 2 outs, nobody on, and it was a 2-0 Padres game in the bottom of the 6th inning. And then, 2 batters later, it's a 4-0 game. No, 3 batters later, I think. No, it was 2 batters later. Tatis got a double, stole third, then on a wild pitch went home, and then Soto hit a home run. Machado takes the first pitch ball, solo home run in the third for him. Again, first, second, and third batters of the Padres have all hit home runs. Machado was looking to make it 2 there. Swings through that one, and it's 1-1. Come on. Let's go, boys. The 1-1 to Machado. Strike 2 right down the middle at 95. I love De Los Santos. I don't understand why we don't use this guy more in situations. I don't get it. 1-2 pitch on its way to Machado. That's in the dirt. 2-2. Oh, so irritating. Even down 2-0 after what's felt like a 10-0 game today, you had a chance, and now it's 3-2 to Machado. Now you put yourself on the 8 ball. You only got 3 at-bats left, and for the most part, it's going to be the bottom of your lineup. You got 2, 3, 4 this inning, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9 maybe, and then rolling over to the top of the order. Machado fouls that off on the 3-2 pitch. We'll do it again. You're right, X. It really is. It just, I don't understand. To be a fly in that locker room after the games, though, I'd like to see if, like, it's like Moneyball, where Brad Pitt comes in and everybody's having a good time when they lose. And Machado strikes out. De Los Santos brought in just a little too late here in the 6th inning. It's fine, though. We go top 7, but the score a little bit different. 4-0 Padres. Not what I wanted to see going into the 7th. Now we have a little uphill battle to climb. All right, Boston going to the 9th inning, 6-2 over the Rockies. Oakland hanging around. It's only down 1, 4-3 Rays lead. That's bottom of 6. 2 on with only 1 out in that one. Everything else is the same. The only thing I don't like about the late night games from quite honestly a watching perspective is everything else is kind of finished at this point. You know, there's nothing really to update, nothing really to keep an eye on. It's kind of funny, when you live on the East Coast, you don't watch those West Coast games too often. The teams that I don't follow, really, Oakland, I don't follow the Dodgers at all. I will never follow the Dodgers. Arizona, rarely follow them. I follow the Angels, but that's mainly because I know their team in and out. So I follow them quite a bit. Oh, and the Mariners I follow, but just because my wife's a fan of the Mariners. So, but other than that, I do not follow any West Coast teams for the most part. All right, so I did live bet Rosario to get a hit, and he's going to lead off here in the top of the 7th. So if he gets a hit, that's a winner. We'll take it. We'll take it. Even if he doesn't get a hit, he's got a chance in the 9th inning to come back up. Although, if Josh Hader comes out in the 9th inning again, I mean, there's no chance that we're going to hit that guy. He's just an absolute beast. All right, so let's go. Let's go. Top 7, Wacha is going to pitch. 0 runs, 2 hits, no earned runs, or no errors for the Guardians. 4 runs on 8 hits, I believe, and no errors for the San Diego Padres. First pitch to Rosario is going to be in there for a strike. Wacha only had 78 pitches up to this point. That is swung on and missed in the dirt, 0-2. So Rosario's not looking great to get a hit here. You got to think they're going to get at least one or a couple more hits, right? So, 0-2 coming to Rosario, and that is a ground ball foul, third base. Do it again at 0-2. Let's go, boys. Come on. Oh, you know, I really want to stop having to do rally caps. It'd be nice to come in and that one should have been called strike 3, but it's inside and I guess high 1 and 2. There's, you know, I want to have more of a docile cap going into the 9th inning where I don't have to do anything. Rosario 0 for 2 on the day. Wacha sets and delivers his 81st pitch of the night here in the top of the 7th. As swung on and missed, and Rosario goes down swinging. So that was probably a bad bet. This is why, though, I don't really put a lot of money on that stuff when I'm just sitting here. I mean, I'm not researching or look. It's just a feeler bet. He's still got another chance, though. He's still got another chance. So, top 7, and we're going to see Ramirez. Ramirez can go deep. That only gets 1 run back. It's not going to save us. So, we need him to do a little bit more and just get a base hit, get some kind of rally starting, let Naylor and Bell maybe get on as well. That's just outside, 1 and 1 to him. I mean, if Wacha got out of this inning in the next 7, I mean, they could use him for the 8th if they wanted to. I'm not sure they do. 1-1 pitch to Ramirez. That is swung on a little pitching wedge swing. And he missed that one completely, and it's 1 and 2. Wacha only has 5 strikeouts. I said at the top of the telecast, this guy doesn't strike out people too much. He did have an 11 strikeout game, I think, earlier this season. But he's more of a contact hitter. And he's been a fly ball hitter. Oh, they're doing the wave in Petco. There's a single by Ramirez. And that is going to go into right center. A little bobble by Tatis. But no reason for Ramirez to risk going to second. He'll take the single, and hopefully that is the start of a little bit of a rally. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, boys. Please. Just one time, man. One time. We can do it. Runner on first, 1 out. Naylor's your hitter. Wacha is still pitching. And Naylor, for some reason, swings at the first pitch. And that is a fly out to the left fielder. And there's 2 down. I don't understand why we swing at the first pitch anytime somebody's on base. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I wouldn't mind a grand slam, but with 2 outs, that means Bell's going to have to get on, and Jimenez, and then it would be Straw. It would be Straw. I don't know why I have somebody on second base. It's only first. So 2 outs, and Bell's going to be up. He takes a ball, 1-0 to him. The wave's going strong in Petco. So are the runs for the Padres, not so much the Guardians, and that is down low. 2-0. Take a walk. Bell can get walks. Bell can get walks. I would take one right here. Let's go. And there's going to be a timeout, and we're going to see Sanchez go up to Wacha and say, hey, don't screw this up like the Guardians. All right, 2-0 to Bell. Wacha's on his 89th pitch coming up. Runner on first is Ramirez. 2 outs, top 7. The 2-0. Rip down the line. That's going to be a double. I don't know if they're going to send Ramirez because they don't need him to score, and they're not. He's going to be at third base. We got runners in scoring position with 2 outs. And Andres Jimenez coming up. You know, I almost bet Bell. He was plus 210. I almost took him. I should have. Damn it. All right. Anyways, we got something going on. It is second and third with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, and it's do or die time in my opinion. If they want to win this game, they got to get a hit here and make it a 4-2 game. They got to. Oh my God, Bell only went to first. Never mind. He's not. It's runners at the corners. But still, you got to put a run across. You got to put a run across. I can't believe Bell didn't get over to second on that. I know he hit the ball hard, but come on, man. So Wilson, who came in yesterday, pitched pretty well in relief to get out of a jam. He's pitching out in the bullpen now. I don't think they're done with Wacha yet, though. They're talking to him on the mound, but I think they're going to give him Jimenez, and that's going to be the end of that. So the home plate umpires come out to the little mound. He says, everybody shut up. Let's go. And we're finally adjourned from the mound meeting. Oh, I know what I did. I didn't put 2 outs. There we go. So, runners on the corners. Jimenez is the batter. 239 on the season. 0 for 2 with a line-out, fly-out in the game. Come on, Jimenez. You got a home run. That would be, I mean, is that asking for too much? Is that asking for too much? First pitch strike right in there. Come on, man. Just get a hit. Just get a hit. 0-1 to Jimenez. Set delivery by Wacha. That is on the outside corner, but it's just off a little bit, and it's 1-1. So the count's even with runners on the corners. Andres Jimenez in the 7th inning or later, batting .270 on the season with 3 homers and 7 RBIs. Wacha delivers the 1-1. That is low. 2-1. Come on, baby. Oh, X, man. If you're right and we get the bases loaded with Straw coming up, number 1. If Straw was to hit a home run and be a grand slam, I'd lose it. I would lose it. Jimenez, 2-1 pitch on the way. Down low. It is 3-1. Let's go. Let's go. 3-1 to Jimenez. 3-1 to Jimenez. And that is low, and it is bases loaded. And X, your prediction, your premonition might come to fruition. It is bases loaded, 2 outs, top 7, and Miles Straw is going to be the batter. Miles Straw is going to be the batter. Now, I don't think we're going to see Wacha in here anymore. I think we're going to see Wilson come in, and that is exactly what's happening. So, give credit to Wacha. He can't get the loss. He only has 3 runners, of record on base right now, and he's got a 4-0 lead. But he pitched really well. 90-plus pitches there. No runs up until this point. We'll see what Wilson does to his record. Hopefully gives up all 3 of those runs. But good night for Mike Wacha. Michael, I think he likes to go by. So, let's go, Billy Joe. Grand Slammy time. One time, man. One time. Oh, if Straw hits a grand slam, you'll jump off your roof in a swimming pool. I do not condone that, X. I don't need it. I don't need anybody's relative coming to me saying what happened during the live stream. Oh, Tampa Bay, by the way, took a 5-3 lead. Tampa Bay took a 5-3 lead over the Oakland Athletics. All right, now the question is, do we see Miles Straw? Are we going to see Miles Straw, or do we see a pinch hitter here? I would keep Straw in. Number 1, defensively, you want him in. And number 2, I don't like Arias. I don't like Gallagher in this spot. I don't like David Fry. I don't like any of those guys. We don't have pinch hitters. They just don't exist for us right now. Freeman might be the only guy, but he's too young and he's not a pressure hitter as of yet. But so Wilson, he's coming out. He got out of a jam last night for him. We'll see if he can't get out of it. I think Wilson might have given up a home run, maybe. Was it him or was it Martinez? I can't remember. Bullpen ERA, San Diego 5th. I mentioned this yesterday. They have a great bullpen, 3.33 average. The Cleveland's under a 3 at 2.96. It doesn't feel like that because we are constantly in a jam. But statistically, our ERA is good. 30 games, a 1.0 record, and a 2.76 ERA for Wilson. 14 walks over 32 innings, but 36 strikeouts, and opponents 168. 10 of 12 inherited runners were stranded. He's trying to make that 13 of 15 in this bases loaded situation. And guess what? Yes, we will see Miles Straw. And I am going to be if he hits a grand slam, I'll be elated. But at the same time, DraftKings not allowing me to bet this guy to hit a home run tonight. Feels like they know something I don't know. Feels like I know something they know. So, here we go. Bases loaded. Miles Straw on to hit against Wilson. And that is a first pitch. Looks like a slider in there at 80. 0-1. Come on, Straw, man. You've been quiet as hell, too. Wilson sets, checks all the runners. The 0-1 to Straw. That's off the plate at 96. I'll take a wild pitch, man. Anything to get one run in. That's all you need. One run. So, 1-1 count. 2 outs, top 7, bases loaded. Wilson delivers. That is right there at the knees. Strike number 2. I don't know what Straw is waiting for at this moment, but if he's waiting for something, it probably already came. So, top 7. One-two pitch. So, Wilson thought he had a strikeout. I thought he had a strikeout. The catcher thought he had a strikeout. I think Miles Straw thought he got struck out. But the only person who wasn't on the same page was the home plate umpire, as that is on the outside corner. It is just a little off. Wilson, though, showed up the home plate umpire by walking halfway off the mound. So, it's a 2-2 count. Let's see if Straw can make him pay for that one. The 2-2. And he's going to strike Straw out regardless, and that's going to end the inning. Well, thank you, Miles Straw. Appreciate that. We go bottom 7, and it is still 4-0 Padres. And we're going to go 3 hours on this game. Jesus. X-Men, I don't know what's going on with this team. Our offense, it's like hills and valleys. That's all it is. Hills and valleys the whole year with this team, man. That's all it is. Sometimes, we're sitting there and, yeah, we look good. We look like we're going to hit a lot of runs, score a lot of runs. And then other times, it's like 5 days go by and you're like, did they even get a hit? That's exactly what it feels like. Oh. All right. Well, we'll see if we can get anything in the 8th or the 9th. But good news is Jimenez will be coming up. Rosario will be coming up. We got a chance to get that over half a hit that we took last inning live, or this inning live, I guess. So we'll see if De Los Santos comes out and pitches more than 1 inning. I don't really care who comes out as long as we can maybe just go 1, 2, 3 for once. Just one time, man. One time. How hard is it? How hard is it for our pitchers to go 1, 2, 3? It seems like, and that's another thing. It seems like we have hills and valleys of that. So, bottom 7. Bottom 7, De Los Santos is going to be in facing Bogaerts, who's 2 for 2 in this game, and he's going to rip one to center field, but it's not going to be deep enough. It's right at Miles Straw. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what I'd like to see, and surprising, shocking, it's De Los Santos getting it done, because he's the guy that should be this 6th, 7th guy, in my opinion. Nobody else should be this guy. I have never seen, for the most part, I want to say 98% of the time when I watch De Los Santos come in these situations, he does a great job. Cronenworth is up. 1-3 count. And... Or not 1-3 count. 1-3 on the day. Sorry, I'm exhausted. We're getting on midnight. 1-3, double. 1 for 3 on the day, double in the first. 1-0 count, and that is in there for a strike. 1-1. So, 1-1 pitch coming to Cronenworth from De Los Santos. It's off the plate. Backdoor breaker there at 88, and it's 2-1. Let's go 1-2-3, man, please. 1-2-3. It's not that hard. The 2-1 in there, 2-2. Santos sets, taking his time, and delivers the 2-2 to Cronenworth. That is popped up to third base, and that is going to be Jose Ramirez running over in foul territory to get the second out of the inning. That's what I like to see. 2 outs. Let's go. Come on, De Los Santos. Let's get it done against Sanchez and call it a 7th inning. Let's go. X, that's hilarious, man. Bad case of being bad. That's funny. So, Sanchez, righty on righty here. 0 for 2 on the night. And De Los Santos puts one right over the plate at 85, and it's 0-1. Let's go. Sanchez 0 for 2, walking the third. Takes the second one, 0-2. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know why Padres fans are putting up the word believe. They have a 4-run lead. Stop. You have one of the best bullpens in the league, and you're putting up the word believe. Okay. 0-2 pitch coming from De Los Santos. That is fought off. It's going to be a hard play for the second baseman, Jimenez, but he gets him at first. And ladies and gentlemen, I told you De Los Santos knows how to do it. 1, 2, 3 inning, and we go to the top of the 8th. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, all right, guys. We got 6 outs left. We got to get some offense going. I got to get to a bed soon. I'm going to do tomorrow nights. I might skip Fridays. I don't know. We'll see. I think I got to take one night to get some rest. I'll do tomorrow nights for sure, though. It's 8:40. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Maybe if I get a good night's sleep tonight, I'll be good for both days. All right. Let's go. Who we got coming up? We ended on Straw. So we got Brennan, Zunino, maybe, and Kwan. I know Zunino's bad, but when they pinch hit David Fry for this guy, I can't get behind that. I just can't get behind that. right, Kim Hill's coming in to pitch here in the top of the 8th inning to Brennan, Zunino, maybe, and Kwani. So top 8. 0 runs, 4 hits, 0 errors for the Guardians. 4 runs, 8 hits, 0 errors for the Padres. And Hill is going to face a pinch hitter for Brennan. It is going to be Arias here. That's an interesting choice. I actually like Brennan quite a bit as a hitter. I'm not sure I agree with this situation. Some of these managerial question marks that Tito's been doing is really getting to me, guys. It's up high. It's 1-1. Because you're not in a situation, I understand that Arias might have more power, but you're not in a situation where him leading off the inning is going to do anything. You still need to get on base. He's 2-0, 2-1 now to him. I mean, Brennan can get on base. He can take walks. He can get singles, doubles, etc. I mean, I know he's not a power hitter, but you don't need that right now. You got to fill up those bases and then bring in a power hitter. So I just don't understand that call there. 2-1 pitch, and Arias is gonna foul that on play. 2-2. 2-2. Oh, that's awesome, X. Where are you going? What cruise line and where are you headed? Foul out of play again. We'll do it again at 2-2. Two pitch coming. That is swung on and in play, maybe foul territory. And no, just gets out of play into the third base stands over the net. Oh, thanks, X. That is exactly what we write on our Hallmark cards. I'm gonna get a T-shirt. I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says that. That would be awesome. 2-2 pitch coming up, and that is outside. 3-2, and let's go. A walk might get us. I mean, if we're down 4, that's not a rally cap situation, but I'd love to get to a rally cap situation. There's a walk, leadoff walk. I mean, Brennan could have done that too. Let's be fair, but Arias, whatever the guy's. How do you say his name? Is it Arias or Arias? Somebody give me the right pronunciation on that guy. Is it Arias or Gabriel Arias or Arias? I think it's Arias. Anyways, Arias is on first. And Zunino is going to be the hitter here. He takes a first pitch ball that was very close to the zone. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a deep fly ball to center field last time up. Hill checks the runner at first and pitches, and Zunino's going to ground into a very easy double play. Ha ha! Classic fucking Zunino. The only time the guy doesn't strike out, he's like, watch me screw this up. Gosh darn it, man. Oh my God. Mike Zunino, he's now nominated for Batter of the Year. Good Lord. Stephen Kwan in the top of the lineup. They're coming up. 3 pop-outs here for Stephen Kwan today. First pitch to him's up high at 91. Let's go. Come on. Kwani, get on. Get Rosario on. Do something here. That one's in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Come on, man. One time, buddy. One time. 1-1 pitch to Quan. It is fouled out of play. It's 1-2. So, the 1-2 pitch coming from Hill to Quan. That is a ground ball to third. Easy play by Machado, and that is going to retire the side. So, we go bottom 8. Guardians have put up 0 on the board. Padres have 4, and that means the Guardians are losing this game. So, I don't really care what happens in the bottom of the 8th inning. We really need to see what happens in the 9th. It's not going to be a rally cap night because I think Hader might come in, although it is a 4-run lead, so maybe not. Oh, Billy Joe, man, I'm sitting here, I'm engaged with you guys at the moment, but in the back of my head, ever since he hit that double play, and ever since X had that great comment about Cleveland might be huge losers, but we still love them, I have been sitting here thinking to myself about making like a fun clothing line. And I think Cleveland might be huge losers, but we still love them is going to be my first product that I launch. I just need to find a graphic designer who can do that kind of stuff. Or in all honesty, I was thinking about Zunino after he hit the double play of what kind of shirt I could make that would that would encompass Mike Zunino as a whole person. I was thinking maybe like Mike Zunino's just like his face and then the word out with a period. Or strikeout or something. I mean, I was thinking that would be kind of funny. Oh, all right. I mean, we have some merch X, like on grandstandbetters.com. Like, we have some merch just with the Grandstand Betters logo and stuff. But, yeah, I think that would be some funny shit. Sun Zero. I like that. Sun Zero. That's good. Oh. Or I was thinking, like, what if it was just like a meme of like, I don't know, Michael Scott from The Office, like kind of like a this kind of look, and it said, "Is a $182 a good batting average?" I don't know. Oh, all right, here we go. Bottom 8. It's all laughs. I mean, we're gonna have a good time this season, regardless if we make the playoffs, because we're either gonna be really bad or really good. 0-1 now to Cruz, who did pinch hit his last time up for Carpenter, who was batting a $182 himself. Speaking of bad hitters, Cruz down on the count 0-1. Curry's in. Kind of interesting that he's being used here. That just tells me that Tito himself knows we've lost this game. No reason to waste anybody else in the bullpen like Karashek or Clase or what's the other lefty? I can't think of him. I can't. Anyways. But, yeah, smart by Tito to not use any more bullpen guys that maybe, if you have a lead tomorrow, that you could use. Cruz, 2-1 count. Curry sets and delivers. 3-1. All right. Well, classic Guardians hitters here. Strike 3. That's nice, Billy Joe. So 3-1 is the count. I wonder if there's copyright on like taking somebody's like photo off the internet and putting on a picture. Holy shit! Nelson Cruz just absolutely destroyed that baseball. I mean, Machado's, Soto's, and Tatis, when they were hit, you were like, uh-oh. Nelson Cruz just obliterated a baseball, and it might be traveling the 3,000 miles to Cleveland from Petco Park, because that was a monster hit. But no. Great job forcing their hand to take Carpenter out of the game so Nelson Cruz could come in and add a 5th run to make it 5-0. No, good job, Tito. No, perfect. Well done. Yeah, exactly, X. Way to add insult to injury in this one. What a shitty... Good Lord. I mean, that thing... Nelson Cruz just absolutely stared that bad boy down. I mean, everybody in the park knew it was gone. So 0-1 here to Kim, who also came in for Odor. He was the starter last night, but he comes in pinch hits today. Holy shit, was that a monster home run. 1-1 count to Kim here, the number 8 hole hitter. Grisham is up next. Curry off the plate, 2-1. Whew. And you couldn't put it in a better spot. You could not put it in a better spot for Nelson Cruz. So Kim flies out to right field, and that is going to be the first out of the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll see Grisham up here, the 9-hole hitter, and we'll get to see Tatis again, as the lineup will carry over one more time. Gosh, what a horrible, horrible game by our pitching staff. 4 home runs. They're lucky nobody was on base. But 4 home runs. All solo shots. And a wild pitch. I mean, you can't blame the defense, and there's one into center field right at Straw. There's 2 outs. And Curry's 1 out away from putting this one into the 9th and hopefully putting us out of our misery. The worst case scenario for me going into this 9th inning is we get like 3 runs, we have the bases loaded with 2 outs. It's a 45-minute half inning, and then we lose the game. That is up by the head of Tatis. And that is ball number 1. Tatis is having a hell of a game. 2 doubles, a home run, 8 total bases, a stolen base, 2 runs scored off the home runs, 283 average on the season now with 14 home runs. He has not disappointed out there in San Diego as much as Soto, although, he had a nice home run in this game too. So, 2-0 pitch now coming up to Tatis. Let's take a look. 5-3, top 8. Yeah, I see that. Nice. 2-0, and now it's 3-0 to Tatis. No, okay, come on, man. Just put one over the plate. What's the worst that could happen? You've already given up 4 home runs, Guardians. Just let the guy hit the ball, and let's get out of the 8th inning here. And nope, he's going to 4-pitch walk Tatis to get to Soto. Yeah, it seems about right. Let's put a runner on and see if they can get not a solo shot, but maybe a 2-run homer before the end of the game. Oh, you know what? I'm going to look at team stats, because if I look correctly, I could have sworn we weren't that bad in walks statistically. But it honestly feels like every single game our bullpen's giving up walks. Little bit of a shift as much as you can nowadays for Soto, who's 1 for 3. Oh, Tatis is going to steal his 8th bag of the season. Nobody was paying attention to him, and he'll be down at second base. Well, the insult keeps getting added to the injury. All right, hey, X, thanks for hanging out as always, man. Appreciate you. Have a great night, man. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy your cruise if I don't talk to you. All right, 1-0 pitch coming to Soto. That is going to be in left field. That is caught by Kwan. A nice shoestring catch. And we'll go to the top of the 9th. I don't think there's any need for rally caps. I don't think Hader's coming out, though, so it might not be as quick. And we do have a live bet with Rosario to get a hit in this game. We'll see if that can't come to fruition. I do want to check this, guys. This is absolutely nuts, in my opinion. I'm going to look at the bullpen here. Relievers for the Guardians. And walks. Yeah. Statistically, it's crazy to me. We are 2, 4, 6. We're 6 best in the MLB, giving up walks as a bullpen. Only 86. Only 86 walks given up as a bullpen. But quite honestly, it feels like we're always putting people on base via the walk. When it comes to hits, we give up the least amount of hits. So I don't know why it feels like we're just absolutely a shitty bullpen, but it does. All right, cool, X-Man. Thanks. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. If you guys are just coming in, make sure you smash that like button. We're at 13. Let's get to 15. Let's get 2 more likes out there. We hit 15 last night. Let's see if we can hit 15 tonight. Update with some scores around the league before we get to the top of the ninth. Tampa Bay 5-3, bottom 8. Philly 3-3 with Arizona, that's bottom 9. Miami 4-0 over Seattle, that's top 9. White Sox, LA Dodgers knotted up at 2, bottom 6, but the Dodgers have the bases loaded with 1 out there. We here at Petco Park, we're going to go to the top of the 9th inning and see if we can't get ourselves, I don't know, 1 person on base and see if we can't maybe get a second. We are going to have the top of the lineup, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be Rosario, Ramirez, and Naylor. So 2-3-4. 2-3-4 coming up. And I still have one last opportunity for Rosario to get a hit here, as I live bet that back in, I believe, the 7th inning. So, here we go. Is that Hader? Is Hader in? No way. No, it's Hill. Sorry, I was looking at the lefty. It's Hill. So Hill delivers a first pitch strike to Rosario. Come on, Hill. Come on, baby. Let's do it. And Hill, strike 2. So Rosario down the count 0-2. And he's going to get a single there, yes! Rosario got a hit. It might be a double, probably not. As, oh my God, it was, oh no. Oh no! Oh my God! And the fucking Guardians are the fucking Guardians. Every single night. Rosario oversteps first, not oversteps, but takes a big turn at first. And Tatis throws behind him, and he gets tagged out. Now, they're going to look at this play. But at least, oh my God, what a fake by Tatis, and he's out. I think he's out. I think the foot was there. I don't think his foot got back because I think it was blocked. Let's take a look at this. Oh, no, he might have been in. No, you know what? He might have been in. We might be safe. We might be safe. Who's your highway, man? What's going on, buddy? Just the fucking Guardians being them every single day. Every single day. I do think he is going to be safe here, though. I'm not going to put up a single or an out yet on the board. We'll see what happens. They're going to take a look at it. He did look safe. Maybe I'll get greedy. Maybe I'll put him on first. But regardless, it was a hit. We just hit our live bet over half a hit that we took live in the 7th inning, and that actually paid plus 110. So let's go. Let's go. Love that. Let's go. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. We need 2 more for 15. I know we can get there before we get 3 outs in this inning. Let's do it. So Rosario immediately said that he didn't think he was out. Call on the field was out. They're going to have to overturn it. I think there was an angle from behind, kind of like where second base is. I think there was an angle there where it did show that he got his foot in. He's out? Are you kidding me? Oh my God! Come on, man. Oh, and it's the guard. I mean, just, you know what? That's just like the cherry on top for tonight, guys. I mean, just that play coming. You get the leadoff hitter to get a single. You get a leadoff hitter to get a single, and then you absolutely screw the pooch. I mean, come on, man. just absolutely cannot stand. All right, Ramirez, he's going to take a first pitch strike. Just let's end the game. Let's end the game. Put us out of our misery, man. Just absolutely, the Guardians get within a game and a half of the Twins, and then lose 2 as the Twins win 2, and now all of a sudden we're 3.5 games back out. With the Padres again tomorrow, and then a great offensive team in the Arizona Diamondbacks in the weekend set. Who knows if we win again out west? Ramirez is going to pop this one up to about the moon, but Tatis is going to get under it with his pink glove, and he's going to wrap that one up, and there's 2 outs. So, it's not really how we drew it up pre-game. Thought maybe there'd be a little bit better offense for the Guardians, as they have showed some signs of life lately, but Wacha was just very good. And then give credit to Wilson, who came in with a bases-loaded situation and now has stranded 13 of 15 base runners he's inherited. Josh Naylor is going to swing at the first pitch like he always does in situations. This time, though, nobody's on base. And it's quickly 0-1 as he fouls it off. Naylor's 1 for 3. We're down to our last 2 strikes. And now there is a foul ball down the left field line. And we're down to our last strike. Padres fans on their feet at Petco Park. And Naylor's going to delay the inevitable and take a timeout here just to make us go past 12:15 here on the East Coast. Appreciate that, Naylor. Thank you, sir. Oh, these timeouts, they're killing me. Every time, 0-2. There is the 0-2. It's fouled off again. We'll do it again. One more strike. And the Padres have taken this series, the first 2 games, but this series overall. So, Hill sets, delivers the Naylor. That is fouled off again. We'll do it for a 3rd time at 0-2. So, Naylor. Up high. 1-2. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe he can walk. Then we can get another walk by Bell, and another walk by Jimenez, and another walk by Straw, and another walk by Brennan, and maybe Zunino then hits a grand slam to win the game. That's all that has to happen. It is 2-2 to Naylor. Hill sets, delivers. That is swung on. That's a drive to deep right. That's going to get down, but foul. Just foul of the right field line. Tatis was playing this guy a little to the right center, not the right line. And Naylor almost had one that would have been an easy stand-up double for him. Damn. So we'll do it again at 2-2. Hill, 27th pitch, or 28th pitch coming up, is fouled off again just wide of first base. And Naylor, who does not want to be the last out, is having himself a great at-bat. Let's go. Come on, Naylor. Let's go. And something's going on. The home plate umpire is coming out to talk to the pitcher about something. I have no idea what that is. But regardless, it's going to be a 2-2 pitch. Naylor, 1 for 3. Oh, it was a cup on the mound. Okay. The 2-2 to Naylor. That is swung on. It's driven to left field, and that is going to stay in the ballpark and be collected by the left fielder. That is going to do it from Petco Park. That is a 5-0 San Diego Padres victory over the Cleveland Guardians. Ouch is right, Hoosier. That was not a good game for us. That was absolutely awful. What kind of piece of shit was that, Guardians? I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to dream about a Guardians team that knows how to pitch, that knows how to hit, and knows how to maybe win the AL Central Division this season. It's going to actually probably turn into a nightmare, and I'm just going to see Mike Zunino strike out over and over and over and over, and you get my point. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me on this live stream tonight. If you are on the East Coast, go to bed, get some sleep. On your way out, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't miss tomorrow's live stream where we'll see what happens next in the saga called Cleveland Guardians Baseball at 8:40 p.m. Eastern Time with first pitch. I'll be here at 8:35 with pregame. So everybody have a great rest of your night. We will see you in less than, 20-some hours. See you then, and good night, and God bless.